So guys, myself engineer Amol Garde, lecturer from the Department of Civil Engineering, Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology, Bhayindar. So in last session, we completed with our first chapter, that is soft computing techniques, in the subject of emergent trends in civil engineering. So in this syllabus or in this subject, our second chapter is recent construction material. The weightage of chapter is 14 marks. So let us start with the chapter. So firstly, talking about building materials. What is building materials? Introduction and implementation of super performing building materials and techniques, all in terms of energy saving efficiency of the material, cost efficiency, application feasibility, availability, vernacular characteristics, lifespan, etc. Smart structures and material technologies are a tool for sharing the knowledge of how various building materials can significantly increase production and profit using advanced communication, collaboration, management, and technologies. So in this chapter we are going to see what are the different materials or advanced materials which we nowadays which we use for construction purpose, by which our construction gets more easier and gets more durable. So talking with the first material, that is artificial sand. So let's talk about artificial sand. Artificial sand is produced by crushing stone obtained from rock. The need for artificial sand arises due to non-availability of good river sand. The natural river sand requires transportation from long distances, whereas artificial sand can be produced in local areas. Machineries required for artificial sand are jaw crusher, cone crusher, roll crusher, etc. The grain of artificial sand, that is cubical and angular in shape, produce good quality of mortar and concrete. Natural sand are weathered and worn out particles of rocks and are of various grade or sizes depending on the accounting of weather. The main natural and cheapest resource of sand is river. Dams are constructed on every river, hence these resources are erasing very fast. Nowadays, good sand is not readily available. It should be transported from long distance. Those resources are also exhausting very rapidly, so it is a need of the time to find some substitute of natural river sand. The artificial sand produced by proper machines can be a better substitute to river sand. The sand should be sharp, clean and coarse. The grain should be durable material. The grain size must be such that it should give minimum voids. The presence of clay and silt retards the setting of the cement and makes the mortar weaker, and the walls or the slab leaks and hold dampness. The sand in the mortar does not add any strength, but it is used as an addertant for economy, and with the same it prevents the shrinkage and cracking of mortar in the setting. The sand must be of proper gradation, that it should have particles from 150 micron to 4.75 micron in proper proportion. When fine particles are in proper proportions, the sand will have less voids. The cement required will be less when there will be less void in sand. Such sand will be more economical. So this is the Picture of artificial sand. This artificial sand is made in made at crusher. A proper plant is developed for crushing or for making artificial sand. Talking about properties of artificial sand, the sand particles have a higher crushing strength than natural sand. The surface texture of the particles should be smooth. There should be any organic impurities. It should be free from clay and silt. Grains should have cubical and angular shape. It should be well graded, having sizes of particles from 15011 to 4.75 mm. These are advantages of artificial sand. As there is a ban imposed by government on dredging of natural sand, this is a better substitute to river sand. Natural sand takes millions of years to form, whereas the artificial sand is produced in short period of time. Transportation cost is reduced as it can be produced within a city. Sand of required particle size can be produced as per requirement of mixed design. The second very favorable material which is used in construction nowadays is Sensai tiles. Think about if you walk across your kitchen to kitchen floor to get something from the refrigerator. The floor twinkles with a lighted path that guided your way through the dark room. This is now possible if you had Sensai tiles. In this type of tiles, concrete acrylic fiber optic channel that transfer light from one point to another are embedded in it. As person moves across tesser's surface, the light channels flickers with a randomized twinkling effect. Tiles are available for use as flooring in bathroom and even ceiling, so you can have twinkling lights follow you all over the house. This is a picture of Sensai tiles. Third material is carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is a material which is extremely strong and lightweighted. The carbon material is 5 times as strong as steel, 2 times as stiff, yet weigh about 2/3 less. These fibers are made up of carbon strands that are thinner than a human hair. The carbon strands can be woven together like cloth, and then that can be molded to any shape you might want. In addition, carbon fibers are strong as well as flexible, so it's the perfect material for construction project in areas that are exposed to hurricanes and tornadoes. This is the carbon sheet made up of carbon fiber, woven carbon fiber. Next material is bricks made up of cigarette butts. Cigarette butts bricks are produced by blending cigarette butt with mixture of materials used for brick production. This is an innovative and practical solution for the pollution problems caused by cigarette butt disposal. The percentage of cigarette butt addition is based on the purpose for which bricks are being used. This is because a high percentage of cigarette butts would lead to the reduction of brick dry density and compressive strength. Not only does the addition of cigarette butt but cut brick production cost, but also result in lighter bricks with better insulation properties, reducing household heating and cooling cost. This innovative method of brick production makes brick more environmentally friendly because it leads to decreased dumped cigarette butts and reduce energy used during brick production process. Cigarette butts are more than just pesky litter. Their filters contain heavy metals like arsenic, chromium, nickel and cadmium. And since they take many years to break down, that gives those metals plenty of time to leach into the soil and water. These four are the pictures of bricks made using cigarette butts. In first one, the proportion is very less, and in second, third, and fourth, the proportion gets increased one by one. So in fourth brick, you can see the more holes are there of cigarette butts. Talking about physical properties of cigarette bricks using cigarette butts. Density of cigarette butt bricks is less than that of conventional bricks without cigarette butts. Compressive strength of cigarette butts bricks is less than the conventional bricks by more than 85%. Water absorption increases almost linearly with the increase of cigarette butt content. Cigarette butt bricks have low porosity and shrinkage. Bricks are light and have good insulation capacity. The percentage of cigarette butt addition is specified based on the type of the project or works in which cigarette butt bricks are used. This is because different amount of cigarette butt in bricks modify brick properties. Tests have been conducted on different replacement percentage like 1.5, 2.5, 7.5 and 10%. Each replacement quantity results in different physical properties. As the quantity of cigarette butts is increased, its detrimental effect on the brick will be more obvious. Moving further toward advantages, it gets that waste out of the environment. It makes bricks cheaper. Less energy intensive bricks can be produced. The energy needed to fire bricks can be cut by up to 58%. Lighter and better insulator bricks are produced, meaning they could help cut household cooling and heating demands. When the cigarette butts are fired in the bricks, the heavy metals and other pollutants are trapped and immobilized in the solids, so they cannot leach. Brick shrinkage, porosity and thermal properties are improved. Cigarette butts can be placed in bricks without any fear or leaching or contamination. Cigarette butts bricks are an alternative to conventional bricks. Next material is 3D printed bricks. 3D printed bricks are the building blocks of modern sustainable architecture. People have built home by shaping mud into blocks, drying them in the sun and stacking them. Using clay and sand, 3D print bricks are design blocks that can cool down rooms and even stabilize building when earthquakes strike. They are also working with unconventional materials such as salt and sawdust, techniques that could one day allow waste to be transformed into dwellings. The cool brick is the 3D printed ceramic object about 6 inches long, shaped like an elongated hexagon. In addition to being very porous, the brick resembles a small lattice with larger hole that air can blow through. When water is dripped onto the wall with a plumbing system or splashed on by hand, it is absorbed into the ceramic and then evaporate, cooling the air. Breezes blowing through the holes bring cool, humid air into the room. These two are printed bricks. The lower one is made up of clay and upper one is made up of other type of clay. Both are having holes in it. The upper brick is having triangular shaped hole, while lower brick having circular hole in it. Then translucent wood. Translucent wood is one of the innovative construction material that hold the potential to lift the construction sector to a whole new level. Not only it is environmentally friendly, but also a great alternative to plastic and glass. Translucent wood is produced by treating and compressing wood strips. In the production process, lignin is replaced by polymer to make the wood translucent. As far as translucent wood strength is concerned, it has the same strength of lumber, whilst being far lighter. Finally, translucent wood could be utilized in home construction and bring more light into the house, consequently reducing the need for artificial light, which can consume a lot of power. The technique that is used to produce translucent wood is similar to chemical pulping. Place wood block in boiled water and sodium hydroxide for 2 hours. This will leach out polymer called as lignin, gives wood its color in the wood. Then the wood is soaked with epoxy, which not only strengthens the wood but also turns it clear. Here you can see the translucent wood, making of translucent wood, and the color variation of translucent wood. Here are some properties of translucent wood. Low density compared to glass, that is from 1200 kg per meter cube it is a density. High optical transmittance, low thermal conductivity, and outstanding toughness are the properties of this translucent wood. Here are some applications. Smart building with photonic function, heat shielding building window, smart windows to save energy, load bearing windows that never crack or shelter. Translucent wood potentially transform electronics. For example, it could be used to manufacture solar cells, especially for large surfaces. Provide electromagnetic interference, that is EMI, shielding by incorporating magnetic nanoparticles into translucent wood. Translucent wood laser, which is entirely organic laser. Here are some advantages of translucent wood. It is biodegradable and environmentally friendly as regular wood. Translucent wood has all the strength of opaque lumber. It does not shatter on impact and is stronger than glass. It is better when at light distribution and eliminates glare. It helps keep a building at more consistent temperature and make it easier to reach higher energy efficiency. This is because wood has a low thermal conductivity. Another advantage of translucent wood over glass for structural applications is that the ductility and work to fracture are higher. Next material is laminated timber. Cross laminated timber is a wood panel product made from gluing layers of solid sawn lumber together. Each layer of wood is usually oriented perpendicular to adjacent layer and glued on the wide faces of each wood, usually in a symmetric way, so that the outer layer have the same orientation. An odd number of layers are most common, but there are configurations with even numbers as well, which are then arranged to give a symmetric configuration. Regular timber is an anisotropic material, meaning that the physical properties change depending on the direction at which the force is applied. By gluing layer of wood at right angles, the panel is able to achieve better structural rigidity in both directions. It is similar to plywood but with distinctively thicker lamination or laminae. LT, that is laminated timber, is distinct from glued laminated timber, a product with all laminations oriented in the same way. These laminates are finding wider application for flooring, wall paneling in door and window frames, furniture, etc. As alternate for wood and wood based products, the boards have a natural elegant pattern with beautiful colors. The panels are treated with anti-insect and anti-decay chemicals and bounded with urea or phenol resin adhesive depending upon end use application. This is diagram of laminated timber. This particular whole structure is made up of laminated timber only. Talking about manufacturing, the manufacturing of LT, that is laminated timber, can be split into 9 steps: primary lumber selection, lumber grouping, lumber planning, lumber cutting, adhesive application, panel layup, pressing, quality control, and finally marketing and shipping. The primary lumber selection consists of 2 to 3 parts: moisture content check, visual grading, and sometimes, depending on the application, structural testing depending on the results of this selection. The timber fit for LT will be used to create either construction grade LT or appearance grade LT. Timber that cannot fit into either category may be used for different products such as plywood or glued laminated timber. Here are some advantages. Laminated timber has some advantages as a building material, including it can be used in walls, roofs, ceilings. The thickness of the panels can easily be increased by adding more layers, and the length of the panels can be increased by joining panels together. It is eco-friendly in nature, that is laminated timber is a renewable, green and sustainable material since it is made out of wood and does not require the burning of fossil fuels during production. Prefabrication: floors or walls made from laminated timber can be fully manufactured before reaching the job site, which decreases lead time and could potentially lower overall construction cost. Next one is thermal insulation. Being made out of multiple layers of wood, the thermal insulation of LT can be high depending on the thickness of the panel. LT is a relatively light building material. Foundation do not need to be as large as and machinery required on site is smaller than those needed to lift heavier building materials. This aspect also provides the additional capacity to erect LT buildings on the sites that might otherwise be incapable of supporting heavier products or projects, and eases infilling projects where construction is especially tight or difficult to across to the pre-existing building around the site. These are disadvantages. Laminated timber having some disadvantages also. Higher production cost. Being a relatively new material, laminated timber is not produced in many locations. Also, the production of laminated timber panels require a considerable amount of raw materials compared to regular stud walls. Limited track record. LT is relatively a new material, so it has not been used in many buildings project. A considerable and amount of technical research has been done on LT, but it takes time to integrate new practices and returns into the building industry because of the building industry path dependent culture which resists derivating from established practices. Aesthetic performance. In order to achieve acceptable acoustic performance, more LT panels must be used. According to the LT handbook, 2 LT panels with mineral in between achieve the international building requirement for sound insulation in wood.